Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He makes the grab. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a handoff. Runs into the teeth of that defense.
By the running back.
A couple yards.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
3rd down play for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Ward. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Well, they spread this defense all over the field with that 5 wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on third down. They held up just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this first down.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Strong game by this quarterback. Setting the tone early for how about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wasting no time. He's going to go deep on the first play.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. And this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He got a lot of time.
He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around them.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Defense is coming after him. Looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He's back to throw again on second down. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Slides the quick throw. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him down, but not before he gets there. Plus 38.
So your defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield, worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller. Backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack them.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. Will he score here? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. So we're all tied up after that one, Cook. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Ward. Here's the throw deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, NC State.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner choosing to field this one. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. And the pass ball is incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go.
Touchdown, Clemson. This quarterback on fire today. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the kickoff will be a return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Scanning the field, it's Ward. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Second down after the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing. Aiming for the end zone. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. First down here for this offense. Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions in the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Defense not pressing this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they'll start off with a deep shot. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you've got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Runner with an impressive spin move there. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all in settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, it's Ward. And looking for a big play here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments? Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And this time it's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Clemson. Strong game by this quarterback. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Are we seeing this correctly? The field goal unit is out there on first down. Yeah, I have no idea what the thinking is here. Doesn't quite have the leg for that one, but no one's surprised. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Chris, what in the world is going on? They just attempted a field goal on first down. That's one I've never seen. And you know what? Serves them right. They missed it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. It's a fake field goal, looking to throw for it. The pass is incomplete. That's a fake field goal fail. So the gamble does not pay off. They might regret passing up the 3 points. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Looking to throw. It's Ward. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Can he make it to the marker? And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now the handoff. Breaking tackles. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. There's contact on the throw. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Grab down the middle. It's Edwards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
NC State now operating in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Myles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Back to throw. It's Ward. Bringing pressure. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
That's the end of the first quarter. Clemson 14, NC State 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He's missed the PAT. Wow. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The NC State offense is back out on the field now. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looking to pass, it's Ward. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got his man in the open field. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Chris, that second-tier defender or linebacker sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Jackrabbit.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. It's a safety.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
The returner brings it out to the 34. And the Clemson offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there.
Moves.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion.
29 Bills.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Tigers will have to kick this away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner will be brought down.
And your NC State Wolfpack will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered to safety.
Ball carried by the Second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A handoff from the shotgun. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play.
Here we go.
Testing the right side here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Back to pass. It's Ward. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's broken up there. Great play on 3rd down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
He's hit as he throws it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. Going to bring up 2nd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by...
And the sophomore making an impact play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick off.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, NC State.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Looking to throw. It's Ward. Breaks free. Looking to make a big play downfield. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up with the 45. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to...
He's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. And they're trying to punch it in here. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Okay.
2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Number 36 with the carry.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point is missed. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off play action, he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. The back's got it. He shreds the tackle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
And the Tigers line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. They finally corral him at the 1.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at 2nd and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And your NC State Wolfpack will take over. 1st and 10.
like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
On the double.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down.
Pound 55 weak.
Back to pass. It's Ward. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
On the set.
NC State has moved into the red zone.
Hey.
Working tight windows. It's Ward. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Dropping back, it's Ward. Hit as he released it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it to the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail